All right, so I remember last year, I think I did a mid-year review. So this was about 9 months ago. Um, and apparently at that time I was for 2024 so for the whole year of 2024, I was at 50K in total volume. And as you can see here, I think we have about doubled. Yeah, I would say about doubled. And the better thing is actually the MRR, which has gone up quite a bit because I have begun advertising quite a bit, which is another one of those videos I made about. I think like my last 4 videos have just been about ads, and that was all that was going on in my mind for the last about 2 months. Yeah, I think this is basically it. I was just trying to see trying to wrap up or I don't know, summarize my last year of progress. So the big changes since that video is that in these months, so from basically I think like October until the start of December, here I was in like this very weird kind of rut. So I went to vacation in Vienna, and it was I basically did nothing to summarize, and you can see every metric suffered. So like my MRR suffered, I think maybe I could go like monthly. So yeah, you can see my monthly revenue went down like September, October. And December is finally when I traveled to Asia, and I had a bit of a reckoning with myself, I guess, and I basically locked in. And yeah, you can basically see what happens when you lock in, I guess. So this is the result of about 3 different projects I have. So the one getting the biggest boost right now is Best Photo. That's the one I'm working on the most right now. So for the past year, so yeah, you can see basically like from December, it's kind of gone crazy style, like 3x basically in about 4 months. Yeah, actually, looking back at it, that's kind of crazy. The other one I'm working on is called AdMake AI. That one is like so-so. Still gets some purchases here and there, but nothing like the other ones. So this one, all time, I think it hasn't even been a year, so that's why, yeah. So you can see here. And where this one I got from is because I started doing Reddit marketing. So that's a new form of marketing I've discovered that works well, way better than Facebook ads for B2B at least. I tried ads, like basically made ads for itself with my own tool, but it did not end up working out because the B2B, the price per click is way too high. So I ended up doing that. The final one, this is the first site I made, AI Easy Pick, and this one is actually kind of going pretty bad. I mean, I say bad, but like it's still good. But on all metrics, it's either stagnating or like going down. So I'm kind of like forcing it against this wall basically to just stay alive. Yeah, you can see like I used to get like 6,000-7,000 from this. And I think this is basically when I went to Vienna for my holiday, and the whole site was breaking like a lot, and I just did not care at all. Which is kind of funny that it still made money even though everything was fucking going to shit, and the MRR has just been plummeting and plummeting. But the growth on the other one has been like 3x, so it's basically been carrying the entire thing. And there's a few customers here. So I've not been getting any new customers, but the customers I do have, they seem to be just sticking with it, and I don't know, they just keep buying more stuff. So all of my tools for now are basically this. So I basically made a tool to list out all my tools. So yeah, these two I'm highlighting because they're making me the most money. There's also now something called DokiPal, And because like AI is so good now that you can just basically like an idea and it's just you can just will it into existence in like a day or two. And I think I made this in like maybe 2 or 3 days. There was a bit more complication here because I want to make it more with all my experience from like seeing how users actually interact. I found out that you need to make things absolutely as simple as possible. Like if the user goes on a page, it should be like incredibly clear what they're supposed to click on. Actually, this page is actually a good example. Like here, I'm not sure what I should click on. I guess it depends on why you're here. But yeah, stuff like that basically, where you want the user to take the next action to get to the pricing page and just buy a subscription. After that, I don't really care. So there's another one called FigPal. This is an idea I had while making, actually, no, this one is an idea I had while making this. I basically wanted to make like AI is actually kind of good at generating stories now. Like I think like 6 months ago I tried this and the stories it generated was just so sloppy, like AI slop. I wouldn't want to read it. But recently it's been coming up with pretty good stuff. Today actually I came up with I was reading Dostoevsky for the first time. And apparently it can actually do Dostoevsky's style pretty well. And I think like I tried it a week ago on like some kind of Chinese novel style, and it did pretty well on that. Basically make a fan fiction of a popular novel I wanted to read, and I made pretty good. This one is my first Chrome extension. Like these are some of them actually are not things I made so I would make money, but they're basically there to boost my own domain ranking. So I basically want to have like a suite of websites where I can just advertise my own tools. And because the tools are popular when they're free, like they would also give me some domain ranking. And as a result, this site, if you check the domain ranking for this, it's kind of crazy. So the domain ranking for this is 38. So 38 is the domain ranking. And guess how much is the domain ranking for the sites that make me the most money, like bestphoto.ai? I think it's like 33 or something. So basically 5 below. Yeah, 31, so even lower. So this site is my biggest, the site that has the highest domain ranking basically, because I'm linking all my existing sites to this site, so it gets the juices, like the domain ranking juice of all the other sites. So yeah, as I said, like this Chrome extension, I was like really bored. This one time I was watching something on Patreon and I was like, okay, I'm just like the network kept going out, so it kept forcing me to like 360p, and there was literally no option to select like a higher quality, like, and it would stick to it. So I basically made this in like Cloud Code in like, I don't know, like 20 minutes I think, and went back to watching the video. This one I made like quite a while ago. For some reason it seems to get clicks even to this day. So I don't really know what's happening there. Probably because it has X in its name and the domain is pretty good, like xhdr.org. Yeah, pretty good. So this one I just had an idea here. I was like, why not just make a random extension? This one is not getting that much views or installs. This one actually has like 100 users or something, and it's all like it's all done locally, so I don't really need to worry too much about. I don't really worry too much about having to like have a server and API and everything like that. This is the easy pick. I'm actually not featuring it because I hate working on this because that code base is kind of fucked. It's like so complicated. I don't even know how the fuck it works at this point. Kind of crazy. This one I made, so Kitewatch is basically an uptime monitoring tool. So this one I made because I have to have an uptime monitoring tool. And the one I was using before is called, I think, Uptime Monitor or something. So this site, they went fully paid, and I think the lowest plan is like $5 per month or something. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna go with my own. And it's free. It's free because I hosted it on Cloudflare, and I think up to like 10 million requests or something is free. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go with the thing. It's already free. And while I'm at it, why not make it public as well? So if somebody else wants an uptime monitoring, they can come to this site and I can get some domain ranking juice. For frame call, this is something I had made like a couple of months ago. I think this still needs like some more time to cook on the model side, because the results it generates are pretty good. I wouldn't say they're bad, but let me see here. So this is one of the ones it made. So this is an actual video this made. So it's pretty good. This one is for a video I made for FigPal. This one is another one. And this is like a mobile demo basically you can make. So you can just put like a simple description here and it actually makes everything here. Looks pretty well out there. And as the models get smarter, the videos it generates are actually really good. So I think before this is what it came up with on like Opus 4.5 or something. And yeah, the results now are way better. This one is the same as the other, like the remove background. It doesn't get any views. It's just a Chrome extension. I spent like probably like 2 hours or something on it. Honestly, I should just left it. I don't know what the hell I worked on it. But at least one good thing with Chrome extensions is that you don't need to have a website for it, so you can save on the domain costs. This one, I'm kind of procrastinating on getting this deployed. So basically, it's like a translation app where you can talk to your phone and the phone talks to the person you're talking to. It's pretty good. I actually made it for myself because I'm in Europe, and in Europe, as you might know, a lot of the countries don't speak English and they have their own languages. So if you're going to a new country, it's way easier to just like converse with them in whatever their language is rather than in English. So yeah, so that's pretty good. Also for talking with like bureaucracy stuff, like sometimes the bureaucratic people, they refuse to speak in English, all that, whatever. This one is basically like a marketing platform for my own products. So this is how I'm promoting AdMake AI and Best Photo. So basically right now in Reddit, that's this is everything. This is like what all the sites are doing basically. Like if you ask for a single recommendation for a product, if the product category exists, you will get like a huge amount of spam just saying, okay, I actually tried this product. You should try this product as well, blah, blah, blah. Kind of crazy. So I just jumped on the bandwagon, and even if nobody else is using it, I use it, and every day it will comment like a couple of, so let me just go to my dashboard. And here you can see, so today it did 18 comments by itself. And let's see what it generated. So yeah, here, blah, 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 best photo, blah, 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 best photo, blah, 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 best photo, or like AdMake AI, all that stuff. And it's using an API and everything. So I haven't looked at this code base in like quite some time. So yeah, pretty good. So yeah, that's like an update kind of. Yeah. I would like to get to 20,000 revenue per month by the end of this year, or like 10K MRR, which would be pretty cool. I don't want to jinx anything by saying I hope I get there, because I've been known to jinx myself from getting there. But yeah, this is basically a mid-session check-in, and I hopefully make a video at the end of this year, and you can see if I got there or not. This is actually mostly for myself, because I sometimes watch my older videos and I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? And sometimes I end up right. So, hello future me, hope you got to 20,000 per month. See ya, bye.